For some reason, people thought I was a fan of Divested Zealot, and I was biased towards Divested Zealot. I want to point out something. My channel is mainly for review, and I don't really have any space I solely am a part of, So I go to some areas where they are FBA, and people, I think, look at me like, why are you there? Because I agree with them sometimes. If I agree with them, why can't I go there? I don't understand that. And that's how I am. I just go wherever. I go FBA. I've gone to FBA quite often, many different FBA channels. I've gone to many channels where it's the manosphere. I've gone to many channels where it's mostly like divested. Um, and then I've gone to channels where it's mainly like colorism in favor of like light skin or space for light skin channels. And then I've gone to channels where it's a space for dark skin channels sometimes. I don't go there as often. Usually, if there, I go there to complain more than anything. But yeah, I've gone basically everywhere, and it matters who and what we're talking about, really. The only place I really don't go are mammy channels. And when I say mammy channels, I mean mammies who are acting out, who have been used, abused, and are now angry and bitter because they've been used and abused. No laughing at anyone's abuse, but I mean the angry and bitter part is just funny. Um, so that's the only only place I really don't go to. This is why a major thing for me is when I talk about Cynthia G, most everything is negative except like I've made one, maybe two videos positive on her. That's another thing. I make videos about everyone that's negative and about everyone that's positive. The only people I have not made negative videos on are Milo Divine, Cerebral, Crystal Swirls, Shira7, someone else, A Lifestyle with Danielle. I never make any negative videos on her. I've made some videos on her though that were positive. Uppity Unicorn, I've never made any negative videos on her either. So those are some of the people I've made videos on. But yeah, to me, even people I've made mostly negative videos on, like Nyla Vibes, for example. I've made okay videos that I wasn't really knocking her. I was just using her photo to show how much she looked like Bossy or something, you know. But I generally will make positive videos and negative videos about basically everybody, unless they start off a beef with me that I didn't start or something like that. Then I will probably be negative always or most of the time, because, well, would I have any other choice? If I spoke nicely of someone who speaks negatively of me, that makes no sense, really. Even then, though, I try to analyze the situation, and even if I come to a negative conclusion, I came to a negative conclusion outside of any beef that I might have with someone personally. But that's my point here. With Chrissie and Divested Zealot, I didn't personally have any issue with Chrissie any more than Divested Zealot. In fact, I commented on both of their channels this week. I've been on both of their channels this week. Weirdly enough, I always thought it was weird Chrissie didn't have me blocked, but that's just my perspective, because I make a lot of negative videos on Chrissie, but I make positive videos on Chrissie too. And I made 2 positive videos on her. Specifically, one, she was not a hater against Serena Williams, with people trying to accuse her of bleaching all the time. She actually said almost everything I said about Serena Williams, except she's not working with the same complexion as Serena, so she doesn't understand everything, but she tried to be understanding. And another video I did positively on her was she was talking about um a situation where Crystal Swirls was talking about her basically, and colorism and about black men and stuff. And she came out and said that she was a rainbow swirler after that live that Crystal Swirls made. So I have made two positive videos, one on her being a rainbow swirler, the other on her not being a hater against Serena Williams. So there have been positive videos on her, and there have been a slew of negative ones too. I don't agree with her on colorism, and I will say this, I do not agree with Divested Zealot on colorism either. I do not think colorism exists. But that doesn't mean I have to hate them as content creators because I don't agree with them on one issue or another. So saying that I am biased is crazy because I've had dissenting views on both and positive views on both. But yeah, my perspective on these people is kind of like, I do not just side with one person just based off of the fact that I like their channel or anything of that nature. I will have my own opinion, and if I like their channel, I like their channel because I agree with them on enough issues. And I will admit, yes, I am subscribed to Divested Zealot's channel, and I watch her videos regularly. I like her videos. I financially support her channel sometimes. Um, I don't join anyone's Patreon though. Um, that seems like it's too much drama there with the Patreon. I don't like to be dramatic. I don't like to bring too much problems. I like to keep it on the low, basically. But my point is I'm not biased towards anyone. I think people just thought just because I'm only attracted to men of other races, that means I'm going to be biased. And I haven't been. I was just saying that from what it seemed, Chrissie could not address the accusations that were made upon her on black men, not holding them accountable, focusing on their so-called preferences and basically being jealous of the fact that you weren't put as the priority for black men's preferences, meaning she still wants them and she still wants other people to want them. So that's all I was saying.